top of the morning to you, and good afternoon, depending on where you're at, or good evening. It's really hard to believe that there's actually only 16 days left before I get on my motorcycle and I start the trek up to Manado. And so it still doesn't feel like it. It still feels like I have another month or two left, but just it's just factually true that there's only 16 days left. It doesn't feel like it. So just to give you perspective of what that is going to be like, it'll basically be like, in terms of driving, it'll be like if I was driving from Maine to California. So basically kind of a cross country trip there. But yeah, all the roads are good, and then I'll be taking a ferry across the sea a little bit there for a day and a half. So it'll be about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks trip, depending on how many times I stop. So I'll probably only do about 3 hours a day, maybe 5 hours. The longest I think is about 7 hours, but at any rate, it's getting closer, and so that means that the final preparations are beginning to start this week and last week. This week and next week. Just kind of starting the packing process, um, and then yeah, there's still one more party for me to throw for my language helpers. So I'll probably do that not this week but next. And then there is a thing that my Erte does when a missionary leaves. It's basically they buy little food boxes, little cakes or something, and they give it out to my neighborhood. So I'll be doing that kind of the last week. Oh, and then I also forgot to say that I will be videotaping the the trip up to Manado. So I should hopefully post one giant YouTube video with all the stops. So it'll either be on the top of my helmet. Sorry, it'll be like right here on the top of my helmet. It's actually recording right now. And then, or it'll be right here, or on my book bag. You know, I have a mount for the book bag as well. So yeah, that'll be good in terms of just being able to record the whole thing, and then being able for you guys to be able to see kind of a time warp, kind of just basically see it all in about 3 or 5 minutes or whatever. So yeah, that would be kind of the prayer request for this week, would just be to pray for those final preparations as they begin, I guess you could say. And then the last party to throw, and then the last little kind of things to do before moving. And then just an update for the new families that you were praying for this past week. They're all here now, and they all got here safely, and they're all now kind of in that moving in process, like getting over jet lag, and yeah, just kind of getting stuff bought that needs to be bought for their house. And they haven't started learning language or anything, but they are settling in and getting over jet lag. So thanks for praying for all these new families that just got in, and yeah, just keep praying for them, because they're all probably pretty tired, because I think most of them have kids, and so yeah, should be a couple days or maybe even a couple weeks before they are finally ready to start learning language and culture and really digging into it. So yeah, if you could just keep up praying for them, that would, I think they would really appreciate that. So, but yeah, so basically just the final preparations, those final preparations are basically going to begin this week as I kind of figure out how the packing process and everything is going to go. So, thank you all for praying, and we'll see you next week.